Hello, my lovely butterflies. Today, I wanted to discuss about a few things that we can do to promote self-love. And this year has been like the theme for 2017 for me, just self-love, really nurturing myself and my needs first. So I wanted to share with you just a couple of very simple things you can do to promote, a little bit of self-love action, because we can't give to others if our cup is not full. So that's why it's important, extremely important, that we take care of our own needs first before we can take care of others or our families, jobs, anything. So that's why I believe highly in self-love and just taking the time to do a few things to really be there for yourself. So things that have worked for me: I journal, and I highly encourage that. I have been journaling since I was really, really young. I want to say maybe like 9 or 10 years old. And for me, just writing down all of my feelings, just random thoughts, has helped me so much. It's definitely therapy for me. And I have heard even professionals encouraging people to just write when you feel anxious, depressed, or even if you feel happy and fine. Just writing really helps you. It's a sort of, it's like, to me, it reminds me of meditation a bit, because it's mindfulness, it's being present and just really spilling everything on this piece of paper. I have a book here, so that's why I'm looking down. My handy dandy little book. I love this book. It's so pretty. I got it at Marshall's. Anyways, another thing that I usually do, and it's something that has become habit to me, is honor your emotions. And what I mean by that, whatever you feel at any moment in time, whether it be joy, rage, sadness, whatever you feel, honor it completely, feel it completely without judgment. Unfortunately, with this new age movement of positivity and positive thoughts, it almost feels as if you can't feel sadness or you can't feel rage, because all of a sudden you're just not vibrating higher and you're not aligned with your higher self. Like, I really get it. When I first started this whole journey of transformation and everything, positive thoughts and affirmations really helped me. But at the same time, as I kept going down this path, I realized it was hindering my growth, because I was judging myself every time I felt anger. I was judging myself every time I felt rage, and I almost felt like I wasn't good enough or something was wrong with me. And I realized that anything you need to feel, you need to feel. It's there for a reason. We have to face our shadows. Our shadows are those things that maybe we don't see as virtues in ourselves, and so we have to face them. That's the only way we can heal them. When things come to light, it's like if you're giving it love, and when you give things love, you're automatically just transforming that feeling. So honor it. Honor anything you feel. If you need to cry your eyeballs out for an hour straight, do that. If you need to feel anger and scream at the top of your lungs, do that. If you're feeling joy, feel ecstatic, and you need to dance, do that too. Just feel your feelings. And something else you can do is listen to uplifting music. And I say uplifting because honestly, with a lot of the music that I hear on the radio, I find that it's garbage. I'm sorry, it's just not. The lyrics, the sounds, I feel like it's almost draining. And so uplifting music would be music with like a positive message that just instantly makes you feel, I drew a blank. Music that just instantly makes you feel uplifted and joy and happy, or just peaceful. So I find a lot of music on YouTube, which I love YouTube for that, because you can find so many genres of music. You don't really have to listen to whatever garbage you're hearing on the radio. So they say like 432 hertz is the best kind of music, because I was reading an article the other day that was saying that music actually can alter our brain cells, and it has a way of definitely altering your moods and things like that. So if I highly believe that everything in the universe is frequency and energy and whatnot. So of course music does something to you internally, to your cells, to your body. And so I encourage you, whenever you feel a certain way and you instantly want to maybe transform that energy, listen to uplifting music. And you can go on YouTube and find a whole bunch of music. There's even meditation music if that's something you want to listen to. I love listening to Above and Beyond, specifically the We Are All We Need album. I don't know if any of you have ever heard of them, but they're amazing. All of their music just really hits home for me, and it instantly just makes me feel so much better every time I listen to them. So I recommend it. You can also just take time to be alone. Isolate yourself. It's fine to do that. We don't give ourselves the time because, you know, social media, we're constantly posting, constantly looking at other people. It seems like everyone's living this really awesome life and doing things. Like, just take time to be alone. Take time for yourself, you know, an hour or two, and disconnect from everything and recharge. We really need that. Every time I do that, I just feel instantly revitalized. I mean, the music, the world out there is always in the hustle and bustle, and everybody's going somewhere, especially around this time of the year. And so I highly encourage you just to take time for you to be alone, recharge, you know, honor all of your emotions at this point. And at that point, you can also journal, just really nurture yourself. And so with that, I do encourage you to every now and then take a social media detox and just close, you know, if you can, just close it. Or sometimes what I've done is just put my phone in airplane mode, and so that way, you know, I don't get any notifications. I've actually done it for longer periods of time where this year, a couple months ago, I just closed all of my Instagram accounts. I had like 3 or 4, which was insane, and I just felt really overwhelmed at some point. I closed my Facebook account, and I just stayed to myself, and it felt so awesome. I know some people cannot fathom the idea of not having their social media, but let me tell you, it does wonders for you. And for me, I felt like it was exactly what I needed at that moment. I gained a lot of mental clarity, emotional stability. So I highly recommend it if you find it in yourself to do that, or if you feel like you need a break, give it to yourself, you know, allow yourself to do this, you know, it's for your own good. And I highly encourage you to also say no when you need to. Exercise your right to say no. And I think, especially as women, oftentimes we just take on different tasks. We have so much on our plate, and then we take on even more things, you know, because we feel like we want to do everything, and we can. Of course we can, but then we're feeling drained and physically and emotionally tired. And so it's hard, you know. So say no if you have to, you know, and don't give any explanations. Just say no. And to me, that has been really liberating. And, you know, I've used to be the kind of person where people ask me for favors and whatnot, and I already had so much going on, and I would keep on adding and adding. And in my job, the same thing. And so now I'm just like, no, I can't, you know, no, I'm sorry, no, I can't keep coming on this thing. No, I can't. Just that, you know. So exercise your right to say no, and it is extremely empowering. So try it. And to end this video, I just want to tell you, don't be so hard on yourself, you know. We are all here trying the best we can, and give yourself a little bit more credit. You know, oftentimes we can be our own worst enemy and be so judgy of ourselves and think that we're not good enough or whatever, but in reality, we're all trying really hard. This world is really heavy. There's so many things going on, and we're constantly being bombarded with this and that. So we're really trying, and just be easy, be gentle on yourself, be present, and give yourself lots of love. So that concludes my video. I hope these tips really help some of you or all of you. That'd be great. And just try it out. You know, they're very simple. Nothing too crazy, just very simple. I'm sure they will definitely encourage your self-love. So with that being said, thank you and fly free butterflies. Bye!